I feel the stone I've hidden there, all of the weight, every unshed prayer.
Breathing it out, letting the old ache rise and speak. I don't look away,
I just stay here and breathe.
I open up, I open up.
Green light in my chest, waking up.
Let the heaviness melt, let the tears all fall.
Love from the spirit pouring through it all. I open up, I open up. Every crack is where the grace shows up.
Filling every empty, every broken part
with waves of healing in my heart.
Memories float, faces and words I couldn't hold.
I lay them down
On an altar made of gold,
will whisper a name.
send them a little silent peace.
Forgiving them, forgiving me. I open up, I open up. Green light in my chest, waking up.
Let the heaviness melt, let the tears all fall.
Love from spirit pouring through it all.
I open up, I open up.
Every crack is where the grace shows up.
Filling every empty, every broken part
With waves of healing in my heart. Here in the center, I'm softer, I'm safer.
Oh, every slow inhale is a quiet prayer.
Love in the marrow, love in the spaces.
Oh,
Spirit like sunlight touching the places I was scared.
I open up, I open up.
Green light in my chest, waking up.
Let the heaviness melt, let the tears all fall.
Love from spirit pouring through it all.
I open up, I open up.
Every crack is where the grace shows up.
Thank you for the mending of every part.
For laying your love inside my
Three voices rise in the still of the night, miles apart but hearts ignite. Cards on the table, stories unfold, revealing wisdom eternally bold.
a thread unseen, it pulls us near.
The whispers loud, the message clear. The core is calling.
puzzle piece in the dream. Through distance wide the bonds remain. One rhythm strong, one sacred chain. The car is calling. The car is calling. Feel the glow. Three paths merging, truths to show. From the many to the one we find. The light for the collective mind. Collective mind. Collective mind. The car is
I don't know about anybody else, but I love that song and I love how it wakes everybody up. Welcome, everyone, to the core.
Welcome, welcome. I do too.
Like I'm screaming across the room because my microphone was. There we-
What?
Ah,
It's gonna be a weird show today, guys. This crew is in a mood. Those two. It's not me this time. It's those two. What?
yeah. Don't you put me. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a.
I'm gonna use this weird energy to my advantage until my body says that's
Whoa.
enough. We're gonna crash.
No.
That's what I'm gonna do.
No. Okay, everyone, this is not advice to follow, okay?
No, probably not. And I know already because I pulled my cards that my cards are like, no, no.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's how we're starting again.
Uh-huh.
You're right.
So quick funny story. I was getting my cards together and I had seen a message from Diane saying, "Oh, I'm in a mood." And she just kind of crossed my mind while I was pulling cards and the deck threw up.
That's right.
So-
I spent 45 minutes not getting ready because I was busy watching a baby squirrel that I was afraid was going to fall out of the tree and I was going to have to go rescue it. So it's been one interesting morning for all of us.
Meanwhile, I was scrambling to create a promo that you guys will see at the end of the show for something else. But let's get to business. Welcome again to the core. And thank you, everybody who's watching us in the live chat. We appreciate you. And everybody who is watching the replay, thank you so much for your continued support. We really do appreciate it. And we'll toss in that QR code later on for you to scan if you'd like to join the community and or support. So the way that this show works for the first-time viewers is that each one of us has started out with a collection of cards. We haven't really talked about what we drew. Actually, no, haven't really? No, we haven't talked about. We don't. Except for what I just told you about the card regurgitation. And we start off with one card each. At random. Well, kind of random. I have to set it up. But once all three of us go, then we start putting it together with a full collective reading. So be sure to take what resonates with you. Leave the rest at the door. It wasn't meant for you. And if you're not seeing this on the day that it was released, well, you're seeing it in your timeline exactly when you need to. With that said, let's invoke spirit, shall we?
Yes, we shall. So, as we adjust my attitude, I want to invite everyone to put a hand on your heart and take a deep breath in into your heart space. And as we call in spirit, our spirit teams, ancestors, guides, we open this and our hearts in the greatest degree of love and release anything that no longer serves us. May clarity, truth, and compassion flow through these cards, and we invite in the guidance that serves our highest good, remembering we are protected in divine light as we listen, receive, and align with the path meant for us. And so it is. And let's see how today's going to go.
And it looks like I'm first today. So, kind of a bittersweet opening, all right? We're starting with the Four of Earth, which is the Four of Coins in regular traditional tarot. But it has some questions to ask. Be aware of how much material security you really need in your life and what the security means to you. What is it that makes you inwardly feel safe? What is needed now to stabilize you emotionally? And if you let yourself fall into your own depths, you realize that true security always comes from inside. Just to continue on the conversation about trust that Awakenings has had all week long, in order to feel secure, it's required, literally required, for you to trust yourself and not so much on what you don't have. Let's see who's next.
That would be me. And I got the Seven of Wands that flew out of this deck. And for me, the Seven of Wands is like, are you giving yourself enough time for introspection and are you going within? So maybe there's a challenge, grounding and protecting yourself is needed, movement and growth is needed, or has started for you. Maybe a momentum flow is started. Maybe you're feeling creative innovation coming through. Remaining ahead, meaning getting ahead in your mindset so that you can manifest what you need by taking action towards it. Feeling vulnerable, a sign to continue to share your ideas and self-expression. So for me, this card is, are you going in here for the information and the energy and the wisdom that you need? Because in here is where your creative juices are stored until you let them come out. Here is where you can protect and ground yourself. Here is where that wisdom lies. And if we're not giving ourselves a moment to put ourselves in that little protective bubble and consider very intentionally what it is that our path needs to look like for us moving forward, we're not going to move forward. So this is very, very important. As I'm contradicting my previous statement from before the show, this to me is also a rest card. Rest, receive, reflect, and redirect. And working on your soul, working on who you are, working on loving yourself more deeply. The affirmation that comes along with this card is, I am deserving of this success and I am bravely shining my light into this world. Let's see what Carrie has.
Well, I think we're definitely in sync today. I'll move this a little bit. All right, so they had the what or the why, and or no, they had the what and I had the why, I think. All right, I pulled from this this is something I haven't pulled from in here, Sort of Light Oracle. So I got something that we've been hearing for a while. This is a blessing in disguise, and this is what the book says about that. Things do not always turn out the way you expect or think you want them to. There are many times in human existence when the divine has brighter, more joyful ideas than you could imagine. It is only from a big picture viewpoint that you would be able to understand why things need to be the way they are. You must have faith in the process. Perhaps you really wanted a particular job, but someone else is chosen for the position. Then in time, you find another career path that is better aligned with your life purpose than the one that you had previously thought you wanted. You are currently in or about to experience a situation that feels like a disappointment, but rest assured that you will recognize it as a blessing in disguise with the passing of just a little more time. Consider this message a heads up so that you can minimize any initial unhappiness and instead trust that something wonderful is just around the corner. Don't hold on to your expected outcome so tightly that you don't see what result might be even better. This is the kind of situation where your guardian angels excel. Yes, of course, we archangels are here too, and I'm always ready to help serve energetic ties to the emotional burden of dashed hopes. However, often the tweaking of your plans or the reworking of your expectations comes with your guardians from heaven, who are watching over you every moment of every day of your life. Let's pull it together, guys.
I don't have to shuffle that.
Woo, look at that. No shuffling.
That's the great thing about Carrie being last. I can make sure that the order comes back right.
Because every show is shuffling.
I almost interrupted Diane's card. Because literally, I'm looking down at my table and I have the courage card in reverse staring at me. Self-doubt may be holding you back. Trust in your strength. There's that word again, trust.
Yeah.
You all are stronger than you will ever give yourself credit for. Okay, that's it. Show's over.
That's really the whole message, really. So I on that note, it's hard to be brave and courageous and do all of these things if we're not giving ourselves rest. I mean, I've got like 4 or 5 rest cards that came out. The 4 of Swords. And this was right side up. So that time for deep rest, the transmutation of the shadow, which I think most of us are going through some kind of transformative period where we're like, what the farfignugan is happening right now? So it's time to take a brief holiday and go into that renewal and self-love and give yourself permission to slow down and heal. That's
You
where
wanted to add?
Oh, no, I was just saying, we got all these.
But go ahead.
So many cards in reverse today. And just like Diane said, about the same shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have, they're not all in reverse for me. This one is Knight of Coins. And this is enhancing what they just said, because you know that there's so much work to do to get to where it is that you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I know some very specific people that are watching live right now that have pushed themselves to illness. Because got to get it done, got to get it done, got to get it done, can't rest, have to make sure it's taken care of. Yes, you're hardworking. Thank you. We get it. We do. Take a break.
So the 2 things that popped out in reverse for me are the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. And yes, I'm holding my page open. The 4 and 5 of Cups both came out together and upside down. So what are we still focusing on? Are we still focusing on that negativity? Are we not really doing the shadow work? I mean, we have an opportunity to heal and transform right now. We need to stop focusing on the wrong thing and just refocus that energy towards ourselves in a different way, towards our aligned self, which means rest and restore.
Mindset. Self-sabotage.
That's it. We're at a point where we're either going to self-sabotage and do the same, or consciously decide, nope, not going to do that. And I got some animal oracles that came out for me too. One of them being the butterfly. And exactly what everybody knows the butterfly to mean is that it's the soul. To experience our full selves, we have to go through difficult periods of transformation and growth. We have to trust what we feel. There's that word again. And we all have stages to pass through in life, and not all are easy. So we got to look ahead to where we wish to be, not where we've been. Self-trust and the trust of your partner or the people around you is necessary in positive relationships too. So are you trusting yourself and those around you who are trustworthy, who have earned that trust to assist you?
And I know many who are going through awakenings, and there's so much that they are noticing nowadays that they didn't notice before. And to further what she was saying about the butterfly is that when everything becomes silent, don't run, don't get scared. You're just in the chrysalis. You're in mush. You're recalibrating. You're being pieced back together bit by bit.
And to
And
answer this question, do what he just said. Go within and ask. You have a spirit team. You trust your spirit team. They've guided you thus far. Ask yourself, in what ways do I need to recognize that I am sabotaging myself? What thought patterns and behaviors am I clinging on to that are not in alignment with love and compassion towards myself? Those questions asked and conscious awareness of looking for those answers is going to bring them to you. And you'll discover what deep conditioning and programming you have within you from the trauma and from the systemic issues that we all suffer from, if you will. You'll get those answers as you heal, as you transform. So don't shame yourself for having that understanding. Just recognize it and notice and observe and witness and say, okay, I noticed that about myself. Great job noticing that way of self-sabotaging. Okay, what can I implement instead?
your body gives you cues.
Yep.
And if you are aware that you need to be aware of those cues, the more that you recognize your patterns, the more that you are persistent about recognizing the patterns and continuing to do the work for yourself, the more that you will notice a slight twinge, a fluttered heart, a headache arriving, squintier eyes, not being able to maintain persistent thought, being very scattered, feeling very distant, feeling very disconnected. All of these things are lead-ins to burnout, self-sabotage, the endless mind loops, not feeling like you're getting anywhere, not feeling like you're getting anything done.
The mermaids were talking a lot today.
I see that.
Carrie, what do you have? You're holding something.
Oh, I have been holding 5 cards in my hand that all came out in reverse, and they're all court cards and the Emperor. And that says a lot about where we're at. We got insecurity. We got lack of self-confidence and lack of inspiration. We got inferiority feelings. We got being unconfident and not confident in ourselves, and it's making us a little bit aggressive.
You're being asked to honor your worth. It can feel so easy to not feel good enough, right? I mean, like, it's very easy for us to be like, oh, I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm not this, I'm not that, right? And I don't deserve the happiness that because the world is crap, right? But this simply isn't the case. You are worthy. I think you need to realize how worthy you are. You have inherent value. I think you need to just acknowledge the value that you are. And it's time to cherish yourself and your true worth.
9 of Earth, 9 of Coins. What do you fill in your basket with? You fill in your basket with self-sabotage, burnout, limiting beliefs, or are you filling it with worth, doing enough, taking care of yourself? What are you filling it with? Because accumulation, the more self-sabotage in all of its essence that you stuff in this basket, the harder it's going to be to get out of it once it hits. So pay attention. I think that's a very large part of this reading today, is to pay attention to those subtle signs that you are sabotaging yourself with limiting beliefs, doing too much, trying to take care of too much all at once.
Are you using your discernment to see what he's talking about? Are you picking up on all that? Are you discerning when it's time to say, hold up, it's time for me to just relax a little bit and learn how to go with the flow? And that's where you're going to find the balance, is in that discernment, in that trusting yourself.
The balance. Are you being over generous, though? Are you giving too much? Because this is usually a balance of generosity between parties. But are you giving too much? And burning yourself out? I don't know. Ask Micah what card's in his hand.
Another 4 of coins. Perfectly timed.
Is that one right side up or upside down?
This one's right side up.
Okay.
Yeah, so what's mine?
I mean, it's talking about you have everything you need. Why are you being so frugal with what you have to give? Why are you acting like a miser? This is the miser card in this particular set of tarot.
Yeah, and this one in reverse stands for being stingy.
Which one is that one? 7?
That's the 6 of Cups.
6 of Cups?
Yeah.
Oh, this one?
I got it in reverse. She's got it in reverse.
I got the 9 of Cups. This is the 9 of Cups in reverse.
Oh, I have that too.
Okay.
Mike is going, oh, here it is.
Mm-hmm.
Are we sowing our seeds? Are we sowing our seeds? Are we nurturing our seeds within ourselves? Are we nurturing ourselves, period? Because all these seeds come from within to begin with. They're not going to break open unless there's rest.
You know, I was thinking just this morning. Now, it goes in line with the 6 of water on its side and pleasure. I was thinking to myself, you know, I haven't left my house since Sunday night when I got back from DoorDashing. Now, normal thought would be, well, you need to get out more. And then I'm like, wait, I don't have to hold on to that, because I look at what I accomplished in these last 3 days, and it's like, I didn't need to go anywhere. So I can either self-sabotage by other people's opinions that haven't even been given to me, or I can recognize what I actually accomplished and how it served me and those around me.
This is escape and abandonment, but sometimes this isn't just about you walking away from someone or someone walking away from you or abandoning you. This is about you abandoning yourself. And this is about escaping those thoughts in your head. Walk away from what you're saying to yourself that's causing the regret and the aim.
Needing a little liberation.
Yes. Walking away.
Mind and your soul will follow.
Attachment to the past may be restricting growth. Allow yourself to move on.
Yeah.
Are the self-sabotaging thoughts because of the past?
Most likely.
Are you abandoning yourself and betraying your own needs because of other people, because of the past? Are you missing an opportunity to collaborate with people? Because this came out upside down, this 5 of Wands. So sometimes there's like you're fighting amongst the people around you, and you're missing opportunities to collaborate. This isn't about competition. It's not about avoiding conflict. It's about discernment and self-worth and rest and balance. We both have it. We can't make this shit
Look
up.
at this, the wands that I have for today. Okay, so burdens. The 10 of wands, nothing but burdens. The king of wands in reverse.
Oh,
Selfishness. The 8 of wands. Slow action. You're not moving forward. You're stuck. It's time to follow. Inspired. Be inspired. Let go of the frustrations. Find some inspiration in yourself. We're getting so bogged down right now.
This is at the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Cups. Start within
You
your
again?
Start with your own relationship with yourself. That's
Ace of Cups again?
You mean that guy?
That one.
Yeah.
No, I don't have it. But I've got two of the same from two different decks. Page of Wands. One is talking about making sure that you take the spark. Reignite it. You have an idea, you have a dream, go for it. Spirit's on your side. Is it going to turn out exactly how you imagine it? Probably not. Probably not. But that's okay.
make a decision and find the balance. This trust and discernment seems to be coming up in all forms.
Oh, after the show, we're going to have a little cheese and wine party, but we don't have to provide the wine. I'm seeing a lot of it in the chat. We're just bringing the cheese. Love you.
I think we're deceiving ourselves by doing this. This isn't a deception to anyone else. This is just a deception of your own self.
Guess who showed up again together? How are we deceiving ourselves by what we're looking at and what we're focusing on? And that was followed shortly by, are we missing? This to me is partnership, collaboration, first and foremost with ourselves and then with other people. And here is that Four of Pentacles again. That's how many times now? I lost count with the Four of Pentacles. So maybe we're supposed to stabilize ourselves and our foundation with that balance and rest and restoration and trust within ourselves. Maybe we're supposed to reconnect with ourselves on a deeper level and transform from the connection that we had before into something a little bit more deeper and meaningful.
Now, here's your homework. Since the Four of Coins has come up now, what, 4 times?
I lost count.
At least. I want you to go to your web search and I want you to type in Four of Coins for your birthday. And I need you to see how it aligns with you. Because there's going to be an element of that particular card, because it's come out so many times, that we're not going to pick up on, that's going to resonate directly with you and give you the information that you need so that you can get back in alignment.
I'm saying that way for a reason. Page of Pentacles upside down. There's the Page of Pentacles again. I don't remember what the upside down means, though. Let's see what it means.
Cindy, you can stay in your blankie fort all day long if you want.
I'll be joining you shortly, Cindy. I'm bringing my own juicy cup.
But there's a powwow that you need to exit.
Ooh.
And it's this one. You need to exit the powwow of the gaslighting mind and start letting the internal wisdom from Spirit fill you.
Whilst you're doing that, this Page of Pentacles upside down is, Are you being non-committal? Do you lack progress? Are you learning from past mistakes? Are you procrastinating? Are you not bringing plans down to earth?
You're not being very strong. You're being very passive.
What are you afraid of? Five
Good
of
question.
Swords. Reversed. What are you afraid of?
Great question.
Are you afraid of what you could actually accomplish? Oh, that's a personal one. And that's why it took me 53 years to start putting things out there, because I didn't think I was good enough. And I was afraid of what people would say.
Two of Wands upside down. Insecurities, the fear of taking the next step, being stuck in your past, feeling worried about your abilities, opportunities for alignment. We can't make this shit up.
But we're also afraid because we have been betrayed.
Yep.
And we have been hurt.
And judged. Ugh, the weight of people's, we are highly empathic individuals. The weight of people's judgment. Even though we're trying desperately to heal ourselves so we don't judge ourselves and we love ourselves and accept ourselves so completely and fully, it is still possible to feel the weight of other people's judgment. Now, are we allowing it to affect us? Are we getting caught in our heads and not allowing ourselves to trust our own manifesting ability and realize that whatever we think we're manifesting? So be very careful what we're focusing on. What we think we're manifesting, are we manifesting more of the same accidentally by looking over there instead of over here?
This is definitely a Wands day. Because I got 8 of Wands. There's so much potential. Even in the sight and the realities that we use as reasons. Uh-oh, Carrie froze. But reasons. Yes, Stephanie, you and I talked about this yesterday. Reasons that we avoid. Notice I didn't say excuses. Because excuses are reasons in reality. But if you look at the reasons that you're not moving forward, that you're not paying attention to all the opportunities that are just waiting for you, well, those reasons are becoming excuses.
And in here, I just want, before I go into this card, I just want to insert how deeply important balance, rest, restoration, replenishment is important, just and equally as important as taking inspired action. You're not going to know what that inspiration is and what that action is supposed to be if you don't give yourself and stop shaming yourself for not being productive. I want to repeat that. Don't shame yourself for not being productive. That's not a card. That's just, the cards have already come out. So I'm just sticking that in right here to balance out. This isn't about go, 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 go. This is about being precise. And that precision doesn't come without that conscious connection and conscious discernment. Are we doing things in moderation? The rhinoceros came out in my animal deck.
But this just explained everything. She just explained everything that 7 of Fire, 7 of Earth, or Wands rather.
And that's the 7 of Wands that came out for me twice. Oh God.
We have old wands.
Oh, I've got, yeah.
I mean, 1. I don't know if anyone has 2. We have 3. We have 4. We have 5. We have
I had
6.
2 earlier. I had
We
4
have
earlier.
8. We have 10. We have the Queen, the Knight, and the King.
I think she wins.
It's Wands Day. Sure.
That's like a royal flush or so. I don't know. I don't play cards, but like
Royal Tarot Flush.
you win.
8-10 Jack Queen King.
So what does the rhinoceros have to say?
So the rhinoceros is talking about moderation. Are we seeking moderation in all things and finding a middle path? Not everything is extreme choice, black versus white. Being passionate about something is positive, but to be obsessed may not be. So leave behind what you no longer need. This is where we have to find that balance. Do we have that moderation? Bubble Kittens, we're looking up the 4 of coins in, oh, thank you, Cindy. Yes. Yes. Gosh, it's a lot of messages.
Oh, I'm not done.
Neither am I. I'm just like, oh gosh.
We're just taking a breath.
For real. I got a couple of cards.
You know what? You know
Yes.
what? I said I was going to wait until after the reading, but we have thrown so much at them. Let's take a moment real quick. I'm going to do a shameless plug. We're just going to interrupt the reading just for a moment. I'm going to do a shameless plug for Phoenix Talks, the soundtrack, this part 1, The Spark. It's coming out on May 10th. Take a look.
Past
There's a storm
with the skies,
turning clear.
I'll rise again,
Rise again.
leave the darkness.
New beginnings, I'll rise again like the sun on the sea.
Shouting at these beginners, I'll rise again.
New beginnings, I'll rise again.
Rise again.
That could not have been more perfect and necessary right in that moment. And as that was happening, I've got these 3 that popped out at the same time. And I have to read them because it just feels right. We're being asked to change part of ourselves that no longer feels like the person that we are becoming or that we've become. Change isn't easy, but letting go of this outdated part of yourself will allow you to align to your true self. How do we do that? We got to lighten up and ask for help.
Expansion.
Expansion.
Your world is growing. Be open to new experiences and possibilities beyond your comfort zone. Papa Look, inserted on purpose. Say yes to a new opportunity today. 8 of Wands. Growth happens when you embrace the unknown.
The Empress, and I feel like Carrie has the Empress somewhere coming out, or if it hasn't already.
No, but I have the Hierophant, so
That's expansion, the Hierophant.
it's well, the Hierophant's is about kind of like your morality and your it's a lot to do with a lot of it can have a lot to do with religion, the things that you were taught as far as spirituality, and in reverse it means not conforming to all the things that have been thrown at you that are not part of you. Let them go. She was in reverse, which is that stop listening to what other people say about you. They don't know you. And you don't have to be what they say you need to be. You need to be who you feel right being.
right?
And that's mainly what that card's about, which is who the Empress is. She's not going to put up with the bullshit of somebody telling her who she's supposed to be.
No, because she's going to create her abundantly rich future. She's a creator.
She's
And
going to get her 10 of Pentacles.
Uh-huh. And
time to create.
5 of Wands again, reversed. And what Carrie had just said, and something that I just read in the chat, when you do something to numb something else, regardless of what it is, to avoid something else, you're still avoiding. Perfect timing. And finding a way to balance so that you're not knocking over the candle, so you're not creating a new fire.
Find the balance.
Yeah, it's still a new form, and I say this without meaning shame. It's a new form of addiction that is almost as damaging as another kind, if not balanced. And I have suggestions if anybody wants to reach out after the show.
What popped out together was
You gotta be, if you're foolish, because the Fool is about the innocence of the new beginnings. But when he's in the reverse, you're being foolish right now. You cannot get to your happiness until you let go of that foolishness of believing what other people tell you, or believing you're supposed to be who you're not, or believing the crap that you're telling yourself.
Would you say that the Fool kind of brought karmic relief? The weight you carry may not be yours alone. Some wounds echo through generations, past like heirlooms wrapped in silence. You feel it because you were born to remember, to witness the hidden pain, the lost stories, the quiet suffering that shaped those before you. You are the wildest hope of your lineage, the one who breaks what binds, mends what matters, and rewrites the ending. You are the healing they prayed for. As it's over. It can end with you. Or one.
Four of Wands again. You sound weird all of a sudden.
Yeah, you're kind of robotic.
I don't doubt it.
Oh, there he is.
There you are. You went like far away for a second, like, you know, the
That's because I got too close to the screen again.
oh.
His energy kills the sound every time when he gets too close to the screen. That's something that has stopped, but man, used to be on the messengers. I'd be like this constantly, like back up, and he'd be looking and go, okay, and he'd back away.
So these two came out, the 6 and the 7, and I'm getting a lot of consecutives today of the swords. The 6 of Swords is basically telling you that help is on the way and you have support, and your personal evolution is in progress, and you're in a transitional stage on your journey, and it's okay to accept help as you cross through this transition. And the 7 of Swords, you're becoming more aware of and discerning the betrayals, the abandonments, the deceptions, the whatever, who's getting away with things in your life. That discernment is going to help you be more strategic, and being grateful for the resources that you have will help you move silently and quickly into the next version of yourself.
But who are you listening to? 10 of Cups, reversed. Who are you listening to? Who's in your community? Who's in your current circle? Are they healthy? Do they uplift you?
Are they pouring into you? That part. Only
Or are they
people,
the ones that you need to let go?
I had a conversation with somebody earlier this week, and I reminded them that the individuals in my circle pour into me and I pour into them. If that dynamic doesn't exist here, this is not sustainable. And that's exactly how I said it. So
If it's all take on one side or the other, both sides need to check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Or
and
is
each
it transactional? Like where
other. That part too.
you're doing things, but there's no heart in it.
Right.
Transactional is not fulfilling. It gets draining very fast. You're being asked to believe it, to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time that idea that's lived inside your heart to be brought into the world so others can benefit from it. Believe you can bring it to life. You will do exactly that. But not with crappy people surrounding you. And only if you're getting the help that you're allowed to have. If you give yourself permission.
Yes, bubble kittens.
You got a ton of homework today. You didn't say it wasn't giving you homework. It was just not then, because you're still getting homework for the week. And for those of you that need to learn how to deeper trust yourself and we're not watching the bloom, go watch the replay because I break it down so completely on a deeper level. This goes beyond the basic believing certain surface level things. Okay, go watch it again or go listen to it if you haven't.
Oh, and just in case everybody was wondering where it was, because I don't know if Carrie has it and Diane hasn't mentioned it, but there is one card that is, specifically Bubble Kittens is usually on the lookout for. And they didn't want to let you down. Okay, here's the Hermit.
Oh, that's the one about expansion. Is that it? The Hermit?
Expansion is usually the Three of Wands is about the foresight and the expansion, and that that one is about going inside yourself and hermiting.
Okay. Eventually I'll memorize these cards, but maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I trust me, it takes forever. And I learn more every time I watch a reading about what else it means too. So
let's hear what Maggie has to say. Maggie Stiefvater, the original author, okay? I have a soft spot for the Hermit. I think every introvert does. The hermit is someone who longs to retreat in order to better know their mind. Sometimes it is straightforward pursuit of spiritual knowledge. A monk is the most straightforward interpretation of the hermit. But often the hermit is someone who doesn't even know what they need to know. Oh. They just know they can't discover it with all of the noise of humankind around them. And emotions often cloud the hermit's judgment, and the only way to eliminate the messier ones is to retreat into solitude. The Hermit card is all for this. If your instinct is telling you you just need some time away from a situation, or your mind is begging you for some quiet, the Hermit tells you that you're not wrong. What's harder is when you don't feel that impulse. Oh, now we're back on track with the self-sabotage. Because I've been watching the whole show, how many people are saying, I don't recognize self-sabotage. Because the Hermit tells you that you need to remove yourself regardless. Sometimes you worry that the world will fall apart if you aren't there to tend to it. Guilty. Sometimes you're entangled in a harmful relationship that you have been trying to fix. Guilty. You know how to retreat. You know that to retreat is to end it. Guilty. But in all cases, the Hermit says you need to tend to your soul first.
that's that Hierophant.
Energy flows where your focus goes. You're being asked to shift your focus away from what isn't working towards what is. Paying extra attention, there's that pay attention again, to where you place your focus is the first step toward creating your amazing life.
And you can get back to serenity. You can.
Yep. And that resolution will appear that you've been waiting for. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way that you hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. Why do I feel like we need to play that song again for Phoenix Talks album? Because that was like, yes, we're going to rise again.
Right? Right?
Totally.
Final cards.
Oh, gosh. I don't even know. Let's see. Let's go here. We'll see what happens.
I pulled mine before we even started. Before I even pulled my first card.
You go first.
So it's yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, you can't make this shit up. Do I believe I am worthy?
Is that
the problem? You are worthy. You are deserving. You are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim the life that you have dreamt up. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put on your head and wear it. Put it on your head and wear it. For today, the big goal or dream you have, ask yourself, do I feel worthy of it? Today's mantra is, I am worthy of it all.
I'll take that. I'm going with the bottom of the deck. The magician was at the bottom of the deck. We create our own reality. I'm going to read their affirmation here. I have the answers I seek, and by following my truth, I will find them. I feel so damn called out, more so in this reading than any other.
Oh, I knew that from the Law of Attraction Oracle vomiting all over my desk. So
yeah, when you were in that mood. Here we go, Diane.
And full circle, full can't make this shit up. Okay, we're ending with loophole. Wounds unhealed become weapons wielded.
Oof.
But cycles are not fate, they are patterns waiting to be rewritten. Remember, just because it's what you know doesn't mean it's the way to grow. Starting now, claim your freedom. No permission is needed. No validation is required. Choose differently. Let this be the moment you find the loophole and end the cycle.
Can I ask something that's never been asked before? Can you read that again?
Okay.
I think it's kind of needed just to
Okay.
let it sit in there. It's a beautiful summary of everything.
So the loophole card says, wounds unhealed become weapons wielded, and that's the most important part for me. But cycles are not fate, they are patterns waiting to be rewritten. Remember, just because it's what you know doesn't mean it's the way to grow. Starting now, claim your freedom. No permission is needed, no validation is required. Choose differently. Let this be the moment you find the loophole and end the cycle. Wow.
Me too, Bubble Kittens. Me too. I'm right there with you. It's time.
It's time.
It is time.
And if you're feeling the energy is a little wonky in the world around you right now, you have a choice. Participate in what aligns with you. If it doesn't align with you, don't participate.
Pluto retrograde, which is also a time of introspection and looking inward and healing inside. So
I think the bloom is going to be about self-sabotage. I didn't know what I was going to do for the bloom, and it's coming to me now with this reading. We're going to talk about self-sabotage.
Good, Michael. All right. Well,
I love you all so much.
we can't make this shit up.
We cannot. And we don't. It's given to us. It's like we really
I mean, the only thing you don't see is me shuffling my cards on camera. Half the time, Lunaria isn't shuffling her cards on camera. Diane does, but this is organic, spirit-led, and the message you need to hear when you need to hear it. And if you're watching the replay, you're hearing it at the exact moment that you're needing to hear it.
That's right.
So once again, thank you everyone who's watched live and on the replay, and everyone over on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Podcast, Apple Podcast. If you are interested in joining the community, the QR code will appear at the end of the show, and you can join Embers of Light. You can also become a supporter if you so wish and help us to continue going and glowing as well. We can't do this without you. So thank you so much. You guys have an amazing rest of your day. And we love you.
Go love yourselves.
That part. And Lunaria will be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. with Illuminate. And this week is Voices on the Rise with Hathery, and she'll be featuring music_sun, and that will be at 6 p.m. over on Rise Radio on Zeno.fm. So have an amazing rest of your day. Don't forget, also, Michael is going to try one more time this Saturday for Defining Your Character at 6 p.m. And that'll also be on Zeno.fm. And Sunday, we got a big weekend. That's why I can't forget. Mother's Day. Don't forget your moms. But the album drops, and so does Mystic Mist at 4 p.m. Eastern over on Rise Radio. It's a brand new show featuring Amanda, also known as Papa Duck 78. And you're going to want to check that out. It's going to be a great show. All right. No more interruptions. We're out of here. Love you guys.
Three voices rise in the still of the night, miles apart but hearts ignite. Cards on the table, stories unfold, revealing wisdom eternally bold.
A thread unseen, it pulls us near.
The whispers loud, the message clear.
The core is calling. The core is calling.
Hey, this is Brindlewolf.
And I'm Lunaria.
You're listening to Rise Awakenings, part of the Rise Radio Network where advice meets action.
We're here to spark your growth, lift your spirit, and help you crush your potential.
Rise awakening, hear the call. Through the static, we break the wall. Your station, your voice, where dreams awaken. Rise awakening, now is the time. Rise Awakenings, let's rise together.